Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to bringing the Vision video. What up, guys? Today is this week's vendor reset. Once again, if you guys are new to the channel, every single week I do one of these videos to show you guys the best things that are being sold from the vendor, so you guys don't have to go waste your time and stuff like that. So if you guys enjoyed this or find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this reset. So starting off first, we come to the special blueprints vendor, and there's two things I would recommend picking up this week. The first thing is the surplus SVD blueprint. I said this multiple times before whenever this resets, but in my opinion, the SVD is the best semi-automatic marksman rifle in the game right now. So if you're looking for one, I would recommend buying this blueprint so you can get the perfect rolls. And the last thing is you guys want to check out is this performance gear mod. Once again, if you are in need of like first aid self-heals, turret damage mods, critical hit chance, like pulse critical hit chance mods, anything like that, make sure you pick this blueprint up this week. Coming up next, we come to the special equipment vendor. The first thing you guys want to check out is this PAKHAN. What it comes with is 13% damage to targets out of cover, 17.6k base damage, and it also has ferocious, deadly, and the PAKHAN exotic talent. Now, in my opinion, you can leave it how it is. You really don't have to reroll anything. If you want and use this for PvP instead of PvE, then I would recommend rerolling ferocious. Go for something like competent or even unforgiving if you plan on using this with Alpha Bridge. But as I said, if you're looking for a PvE LMG that's pretty good, make sure you pick this thing up. The next thing we're looking at in this vendor is this lightweight M4. What it comes with is 20% enemy armor damage, 18.9k base damage, and for the talents, it does have ferocious, dominant, and intense. So as you guys can see, not the best talents, not really the greatest thing for PvP either, but in my opinion, if you reroll intense, go for something like unforgiving, responsive, competent, even adept. This lightweight M4, in my opinion, will be kind of decent for PvE because dominant is actually really helpful, and you also get ferocious for the damage. So as I said, if you want to use this for PvE, go ahead and pick it up. The final weapon you guys want to check out from this vendor is this custom L86A2. What it comes with is 14% damage to targets out of cover, 17.3k base damage, and for the talents, it does have destructive, self-preserved, and ferocious. So once again, this is a PvE LMG. In my opinion, the only thing you really have to do is get rid of self-preserved, go for something like adept, competent, or even deadly if you want, and this will be a really good pickup for incursions, HVTs, Lexington, anything like that that has to do with a LMG. Moving a couple spots down, you guys want to check out this Inventive backpack. Now this is something that I would recommend using if you're making a healer build, if you're just using a build with a lot of skill power and you want more. What it comes with is 1200 electronics, 12,811 skill power, and it also has bleed resistance. So the only thing I would recommend is probably rerolling the electronics, get it a little bit higher, try to get it something above like 1260 or even 1265. And that's pretty much it for the backpack. I mean, it already comes with skill power. It does also have bleed resistance, which is really helpful for PvE. As for the mods from this vendor, I would recommend buying both of them. Now this skill power electronics mod isn't really the best one, but if you're missing it, then go ahead and purchase it if you want to make a hybrid build or if you just want to make a really good healer build. This is something you guys want to look into. What it comes with is 256 electronics and 3,197 skill power. So although the electronics are not maxed out, they're not 267, it's still a pretty good pickup if you are in need. The second mod you guys want to check out is this pulse critical hit chance mod. This is actually surprisingly really good. I tried out a build with pulse critical hit chance mods, and surprisingly it's really good, although your heals do take a toll because you're not using the first aid self heals mods. If you want to do more damage and if you just want to use a build just mainly focused on damage, this is something I would recommend picking up. Lastly, for the weapon mods, I would recommend picking up this extended mag and the suppressor. Both of them are very good for a PvP or PvE build, and this magazine actually comes with 115% magazine size, 2.50% critical hit chance, and 4.70% rate of fire. So although it's not maxed out, if you are playing in Last Stand, it's obviously going to be maxed out. And in my mind, having the critical hit chance on your magazine is a little bit better than critical hit damage. And then lastly, for the suppressor, it does come with headshot damage, critical hit chance, and critical hit damage. So if you want to use this on like a sniper build or your lightweight M4, anything like that, go ahead and pick this up. The final vendor you guys want to visit in the base operations is the advanced weapon vendor. The first thing you guys want to check out is this Navy MP5N. First of all, I'm actually kind of surprised he is selling a Navy MP5N. We haven't seen one in such a long time. But anyways, that's besides the point. This one actually comes with 21% critical hit chance, 15.8k base damage, but keep in mind this will vary depending on how much firearms you do have on your build. And for the talents, it does come with capable, brutal, and competent. So it's not the best one, it's not the worst one. The only thing I would recommend is probably getting rid of capable, go for something like deadly or responsive, and this should be a really nice pickup. Last but not least, you guys want to look at this custom M44. What it has on it is 152% headshot damage, 110k base damage, and for the talents, it does have brutal, competent, and sustained. So get rid of sustained, go for something like deadly, and this will be a really good marksman rifle for a PvP or PvE build, whatever you want to use it for. The next person we're visiting is the Wolf's Den Safe House. Now what he's actually selling is a converted USC. Now I do understand this is not the most popular SMG in the game, it's not the best one, but if you guys want to use something a little bit different, you want to make a PvP or PvE build with something a little bit different, this one isn't actually that bad. But what it comes with is 20% critical hit chance, 19k base damage, and for the talents, it does have deadly, ferocious, and ambusher. So in my opinion, if you guys want to make a PvP build with this, replace the ferocious talent and go for something like responsive, competent, or even something like adept if you want more crit chance. If you want to use this for PvE, go ahead and get rid of ambusher, go for something like unforgiving. Once again, go for something like competent, responsive, anything like that. Anything pretty much with damage will work out on this SMG. If any of you guys are looking for a turret damage mod, you guys want to visit Camp Hudson. This vendor right here is actually selling a 4% turret damage mod, so if you're making a specific build and you are in need of these mods, go ahead and check out Camp Hudson once again. The final open world safe house you guys want to visit is Madison Stand. What this guy's actually selling is a really good specialized backpack. What it comes with is 1232 stamina, 13,249 health, and it also has 53% ammo capacity. In my opinion, if you're going to pick this up, go ahead and reroll stamina, go for something like electronics or firearms. It really depends on what build you're going to be using it on, and you will have a really good specialized backpack. Getting straight into the Dark Zone vendors, the first person you guys want to visit is the West 31st Street Checkpoint. This person is actually selling a really nice prototype firearms mod, which is a 255 firearms and 3% skill haste mod. Now I do understand it is not maxed out, it's not above 260 or something like that, but it is it's still pretty good if you are looking for them for like a hybrid build or just a damage build and you want a little bit more skill haste. Go ahead and pick this one up, and obviously for last stand it really doesn't matter what your firearms are because they will be maxed out. Up next, you guys want to visit the West 39th Street Checkpoint. The two things I would recommend buying from him is first of all this MP7. Now although it's not the best one, it's not maxed out, it is still pretty good, and if you are in need of an MP7 and you just want to use it, then go ahead and purchase this. But what it comes with is 21.50% critical hit chance, 14.1k base damage, and for the talents, it does have commanding, adept, and destructive. So this is more lenient towards a PvE build because it does have destructive and adept, and also commanding. If you want to buy this and use it in PvE, I would recommend rerolling commanding, go for something like responsive or even deadly, and this will be a nice pickup. And the final thing is this extended magazine. Now I showed you guys one in the beginning of the video from the special equipment vendor in the terminal. But if you don't have enough Phoenix credits to buy that one, you can purchase this one. It's pretty much the same like rolls and stuff like that. It has magazine size, critical hit chance, and rate of fire. So like I said, if you don't have enough Phoenix credits, you can always buy this one. The final vendor we're stopping by is the West 46th Street Checkpoint, and this guy's actually selling a prototype firearms mod. It does come with 258 firearms and 3,058 health. So once again, if you are in need of this for a hybrid build or just a damage kind of tanky build, go ahead, come to this vendor and purchase this mod. Anyways, that's pretty much for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below. I respond to all my comments. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.